Hey, this doesn't seem like a great video on the crypto scam. Like, I'm sorry, but it's got with this crypto scam, because apparently a lot of these influencers recently got popped by FaZe Clan. Some of them were on FaZe Clan, some of them were like FaZe Clan adjacent. And they were doing these scam coins. Now, for those of you who don't know what a scam coin is, like, these are altcoins. These are alternative cryptocurrencies, basically, that are essentially pump and dump schemes. Now, a pump and dump scheme, for those of you who don't know, is when you promote a stock, you buy a bunch of shares of the stock, you promote it, even though it's like bullshit, to drive up the price of the stock, and then you dump it and you sell it when it's at its peak, and the stock all of a sudden is devalued tremendously, and you basically used your fans to make more money out of them. You just milked your fans for money. Kind of what Elon Musk does all the time. All the Elon simps are going to get mad at me. So basically, that's what a pump and dump scheme is. And a lot of people, since Doge blew up as a consequence of Elon literally pumping it, a lot of people are just trying to make money quickly. And it's really bad overall. It's really shitty practice. It's just like you're really fucking your fans over. You're really fucking these kids over, especially if they're younger. But I guess you don't really care. But on top of that, this specific thing with FaZe Clan was really bad because the scam revolved around a charity. So let's take a look. Coffeezilla, I guess, made a video about it that people like, so I'm going to take a look at it.
I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them, okay? I'm practically a connoisseur at this point, a specialist in influencer scams, if you will. So believe me, when
Why is he talking out of like a tube? It's wild that he has one of the best, if not the best, microphone in the industry that you can use, and yet he sounds terrible.
I tell you that. So today I'm going to be giving you the short version and then the full juicy story of the new allegations coming out on, quote, SaveTheKids token. We already know that SaveTheKids was a failed crypto pushed by some of the top influencers on YouTube. If you haven't already seen my video, it's right here. You can also watch Mudahar's video on this. We've covered this in great detail. But what no one knows is whether any of these influencers knew it was going to be a scam ahead of time. They can and have claimed plausible deniability, one of them saying, quote, I have no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins. It was all a big mistake.
Wait, what did he say? He said,
And quote,
I want you to know that I have no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins. I honestly naively thought we all had a chance to win, which just isn't the case. I didn't vet any of this with my team at FaZe, and I know I should have. Says
no
FaZe
ill
K.
intent promoting any crypto
K.
altcoins. It was all a big mistake. They're victims just like the other people. Today, I will be showing that this was a complete lie because I've traced some of these influencers' crypto wallets and will be revealing what they did with the crypto coins they've promoted to you and are now trying to hide the evidence now that it's all coming out.
Again, I already described to you what a pump and dump is, but basically these guys did that to their fans, knowing full well that ultimately the price was going to drop when they were going to start selling aggressively when it was at its peak. The intention isn't to like hold permanently and get rich forever. I mean, that isn't even the intention for Dogecoin. It's like these are all just like, these are all byproducts of late stage capitalism, people having way too much fucking money or too much disposable income, everybody looking for shortcuts to you know, fast track their own wealth, and basically just doing like lottery grifts, but at a much faster and much more damaging pace, because a lottery ticket is like $1, or I don't know how much a lottery ticket is. I've literally never bought one because I don't believe in any of that shit, but because gambling is a sin. But this is just basically like gambling. And they know full well that it's bad, and that's precisely why they always say, like, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not giving you financial advice. But I am giving you financial advice. Please buy this cryptocurrency. We're gonna go to the fucking moon, baby. It's like, well, why are you putting that disqualifier? Why are you putting that disclaimer? If you're getting if you're also being fucked over right now by this big scary company that probably paid you money. All right, let's keep going.
I will also be showing you hard proof that this Save the Kids token wasn't designed to benefit kids. I will show you in the literal code of the coin itself that it was designed from the outset with the intention to extract money from these influencers' fans and followers. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, the internet detective. And wow, there's no way to make this a short story. So we're going to start this case at the beginning. A month ago, a friend of mine reached out.
Why does he look like a stock trader in 1925? Like, is there a particular reason why he chooses to dress like that's so strange. He's just like, someone in the chat said he looks like a speakeasy bartender. You know what I mean? Like, hello, what's going on? I'm going to tell you about cryptocurrencies today. Yes, the stevedores are rising up. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
Out to me and told me about a failed crypto project called Save the Kids token. That wasn't that surprising. I get tips all the time, and I just sort of shelved the project while working on my Tether investigation. But something they had said had stuck with me. They had told me that several huge influencers were on board with this one, making it different. FaZe K, FaZe Jarvis, FaZe Tico, FaZe Nikan, Rice Gum, Summer Rae. I mean, these are some big names here, some of the biggest in the influencer world. Together, they have well over 50 million followers between them. So the fact that all these huge names are behind something made me want to revisit it. How could they allow themselves to promote something that fell so flat? As soon as it launched, it was dead on arrival. You know, this got me interested, and it had me thinking. I had recently covered the Kim Kardashian promotion. I had seen the Floyd promote crypto, and I was starting to wonder how much money is actually involved in this stuff, right? How much are people paid to do this? I mean, I'm sure these influencers love kids as much as the next guy, but you're not going to do a commercial like this for free.
My name's Frazier.
My name's Jarvis.
I'm Tico. I'm Rice Gum.
I'm Nikon.
And I support Save the Kids token.
Save the Kids token.
Save the Kids token.
Save the Kids token. Save the Kids token.
Yo, on God,
So,
bro. When I think about saving the kids, I think about Rice Gum and cryptocurrencies, dog. What the fuck? Face up. Oh, shit, dude. Yo, more like fuck the kids coin. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, dude. Let's get the bag. Okay? We're getting the bag. You're holding the bag. Okay? Fuck them kids coin. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, let's keep going.
Decided to look into it. The first thing I did was go to their post-mortem on Save the Kids Hack MD article. They wrote some article basically explaining why it all failed. They said in a post, the most important thing to state here is that ambassadors of Save the Kids are not paid by us and are not given any kids tokens. Ambassadors didn't delete tweets and then dump their tokens as claimed in the Telegram, as ambassadors were never given any tokens. Any of our ambassadors are involved in our project because they have bought into and believe in our mission. Yeah.
Isn't this, like, I don't know if I'm misremembering this, but I feel like this is not the first time that this has happened. I feel like people were even criticizing like Moist Critical for it, or Moist Critical talked about it or something a while ago about some cryptos just like running charities, but then it actually wasn't a charity. It was like fake, and it was just like a scam coin.
Yes, we'll come back to that later. They believe in helping kids. Remember that. So I'm thinking at this point,
hey guys, just a quick moment to just remember. Anybody remember NFTs, dude? Remember NFTs, dude? Son, you gotta do NFTs, bro. You gotta do NFTs. You gotta do it, dude. You fucking, dude. You're so stupid, dude. You fucking NFTs, bro. It's just like, dude, to the moon, bro. To the fucking moon.
point, okay, they believe in their project. You're saying
Streamers have been scamming for years, and this isn't news, really. Yeah, I mean, I literally scam the fuck out of you. You expect content from me, and you subscribe thinking you're gonna get content, and then I literally give you nothing. Okay, I give you nothing. This is what you get, and you will like it. So. I sub to watch YouTube videos I could do on my own. Exactly.
they weren't given any kids tokens, didn't delete any tweets, so why'd the project fail? Additionally, I read about something called the anti-whale anti-bot mechanism. This is essentially a piece of hard code that prevents large holders of a coin from selling out at once. And this piece of marketing was repeated over and over again. Anti-whale measures can't sell more than 0.1% or transfer it in 24 hours. No larger than 20% of a whale's botted wallet can be sold within 24 hours. Yes.
Rick Astley.
And the whole idea here is to show people that this project is not going to be a quick rug pull, which in crypto is a term for when a project gets pumped and dumped immediately on arrival and is abandoned by large investors. And in their postmortem, they say these actual measures did indeed work as expected. It was audited by TechRate. But if everything worked as expected and these ambassadors were just in it for the kids, why did the project immediately crash? Was it an accident? I decided to investigate their Telegram to learn more, and I quickly realized the actual members were telling a very different story. Members of the Telegram were panicking and insisting that millions were scammed. FaZe team took the profit and left. Why would FaZe risk their reputation for this? You guys do know FaZe Clan has done multiple pump and dumps, right? LMAO, there's a reason all their tweets were removed after they sold out on launch. And usually you don't have a whole host of people accusing you of scamming if there was nothing fishy going around. So I decided to do some further digging, and this whole idea of ambassadors and not being given any coins turns out to maybe be.
Why are you saying 100 Thieves Pepela? Are they doing some fucking dumb shit like this too? I don't think so. I feel like 100 Thieves, like the difference between 100 Thieves and FaZe is that like they're very good at cloud. They're very good at like clout shit. But they are at the very least like not so sloppy with the kind of stuff that they do. Oh, are they doing NFTs? Is that why? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I know Kurt GD's very much against. He's talked about how he doesn't want to do it. Literal thieves versus 100 thieves.
Be wrong. According to the admin, they said, ambassadors bought in. We don't have their wallets. Don't know who bought or sold. Interesting, because earlier we were told they didn't sell. And then we get this news. Quote, we got confirmation from some of our ambassadors.
NFTs are not anywhere near as damaging as pump and dumps. Yes, of course not. Because NFT is like a single recipient getting scammed if they, and half the time they know that they're like, artwork could be devalued down the line very quickly. Still a scam. Don't get me wrong. I've been saying it since day one. But there's a reason why like NFTs are not considered illegal in the same way that pump and dump schemes are. And that is because one is like urging you to be a dumbass with your money and like buying something that you could just fucking copy paste. And whereas the other one is literally like, yeah, just put the house on this thing that's going to go to the moon, bro. You're going to make so much money. And it's like tomorrow it's all pee-pee poof gone. Like, there's a difference between something being like a stupid purchase and something being like an actually illegal scam that impacts a gigantic swath of crypto traders. Feel me? Let's keep going.
that they would not sell anything and simply bought pre-sale to support the project. If you don't know, pre-sale is a special access to people before the token becomes publicly available on the market. Typically, you get much better rates to buy at. But again, this idea that these influencers didn't get anything from this project other than just wanting to help the kids seems to be a little bit disingenuous, since it seems like some of them bought in. But again, we're reassured, look, they're not going to sell, right? So at this point, I'm thinking things are really fishy. So I reach out to Lucas, the developer. See, after the failure of Save the Kids and everything flopped, he was basically the last person still hanging around the project. And at first he seemed helpless, kind of like a fall guy, honestly. In a post, a moderator explains that Lucas is not the founder of this coin, even though he developed it. He says, quote, Lucas is a dev that was contracted till the 14th of June to write and set the foundation of this coin. Lucas chose to stay on and to work on this project on his own accord, whilst the others left, and he's not the owner of the coin. Fair enough. A little bit weird that we don't know who's responsible for this giant coin that's pushed by these huge celebrities, but fine. When I reached out, Lucas responded and was pretty eager to help, honestly. He had said he had been taking a break from Telegram. I said, no worries, thanks for reaching back out. I asked him, who is the true founder of Save the Kids? Because he just seems like a developer, but it seems like he would know. Was it FaZe Clan, influencer, the mob? Like, who's involved in this thing? I literally have no idea. He told me, I wish I could let you know, because I really don't. We kept talking, and he told me that he suspected foul play and that this was bigger than one crypto coin. My theory, a group of large money names are going around finding dev teams, finding promoters, and
oh no, not sure they approved in group chat I was added to along with an anon dude just named H. That's just a coincidence. That's not me, okay? I don't know why.
Setting up a large hyped launch, then dipping initially. He also told me the only real contact he had was to a guy named Manny and H. I asked for their contact information. He said no clue. Blocked. I got blocked by all of the team, basically. All right, so at this point, I'm pissed, right? Like, here's this poor dev who gets made to be the fall guy for a token that like wasn't his idea. Seems like he got hired to do it. Now it's coming on him. So I'm like, look, can you think of any tie to the founders? You know, it only takes one clue to find everything. And he responds,
dude, I just fucking phase up. Okay. That's just all I know. I don't know why I'm getting dragged into this. Just that letter
he does
H.
have a clue. So I got tokenomics@gmail.com that sent me the contract, who I also emailed back my PayPal for the $10K they paid me. Then all the rest was from H on Telegram. Bingo. That's all we need. Tokenomics@gmail.com. That's the clue that's going to unravel everything. I start searching the internet, right? I get the computers running 24/7.
This dude has RGB on his fucking old-timey ass, like, what is going on with this guy's set, dude? I can't focus on what he's saying.
It was all clocked in, but I can't find anything. This account is a ghost. Usually there are a few threads you can pull on, nothing. So then I contact my buddy, Barely Sociable. He starts digging around and pings me back with news I couldn't have ever expected.
The kid is lying. That email doesn't exist on PayPal. I used forgot password to check. According to PayPal, there is...
Okay, I gotta say something. Barely Sociable does the creepypasta, right? We watched some of it. What's up with everybody doing creepypasta that sounds like so buttery? It's like fucking Corpse. Corpse apparently used to do creepypasta as well on the YouTubes before he like blew the fuck up for, I don't know, saying cat girls are sexy or whatever. And there's like a very specific creepypasta YouTuber voice. It's like, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any massive influencers out there that are actually interested in fucking cat girls. It's like, what's going on? Hey, what's up? My name is HasanAbi, and I'm here to tell you that, honestly, called Male Vocal Fry. I hope you guys like it. It sounds like they're a pack-a-day smoker. Yeah. I don't know if this is good or not. I feel like this is just like, bruh. Ooh, ah.
There's no account associated with that tokenomics@gmail.com.
That's something that I hadn't considered before. Maybe this developer, if he's a real person, maybe he's lying to me and he's actually involved in sending me on some wild goose chase. I don't want to let him know I'm suspicious yet. So I start asking for, this contract that he seems to have signed. All of a sudden, he gets testy. He asks for a lawyer. Interesting. The next day, he makes it even more clear. He says, "Hey Zilla, sorry. So my lawyer said don't share anything for now. And also, I'm not sure I'm willing to help out much more. Since your video has been up, I've gotten a lot of death threats, and somehow my family even got one, so I'm not looking to further involve myself. Sorry, hope you understand." Just as a quick caveat, I didn't mention Lucas in the video at all that he's talking about. I respond, "Lucas, you need to talk, man. If you have nothing to hide, I can make sure you get fairly represented. But parts of your story aren't lining up. Like this 10,000 from PayPal from tokenomics@gmail.com. I checked that email for PayPal. It doesn't exist. A couple
Kind of wild that he just like threw out a fake email that is so easily like, what is up with these people? Why is it always so easily disprovable? Like you didn't go one step beyond. Like just make a fucking email account. It's so dumb. Also, I do find it funny that like he's so invested in this aesthetic that he's like, he actually does talk like a old timey detective. "Lucas, you need to talk, man. I want to represent you fairly, you see? Or you need to stop being an unfaithful Jebediah." "We will engage in fisticuffs."
If you have nothing to hide, I can make sure you get fairly represented. But parts of your story aren't lining up. Like this 10,000 from PayPal from tokenomics@gmail.com. I checked that email for PayPal. It doesn't exist. A couple hours later, he deleted his account. All these logs were saved in advance. And at this point, I'm pissed because I'm pretty sure that this kid is full of it or not telling me the whole story of what he knows and is sort of trying to back out of this thing because I never mentioned him in my video. And he's sort of all of a sudden, as soon as I start asking bigger questions, he starts clamming up, talking about lawyers. And I'm still no closer to finding out the truth about what happened with Save the Kids. I mean, was it influencers? Was it this developer? Was it this anonymous founder, Mr. H? Like, who's behind it all? Who's responsible for this? In my first video I'd put out, I had called the coin a scam, but there's not much you can say as far as did they sell, didn't they? It sure seems like they did, but we don't know who or how much they sold.
It's not
so
me.
It feels like at every turn, I'm stonewalled. The dev isn't
It's Hunter Biden, dude. It's Hunter Biden. Hunter starts with an H too.
talking. I can't trace the wallets. The influencers are staying silent. Now, the thing is, at this point, we kind of know these influencers got in on the pre-sale. We were told as much, but here's the thing. We know where those pre-sales went. That's one cool feature of the blockchain technology. It's public to everyone. Where the money was sent, what those wallets then did with those
Hugo
Save the
Chavez
Kids tokens, exactly when they sold them, if they bought more, etc. It's all out there. The problem is we don't know whose wallets are whose. There isn't some big name on these long blockchain addresses that says like FaZe Clan or Rice Gum. It's just a bunch of random numbers and letters. And without that key information, there's no way of really telling which influencer sold what and if they were just dupes, Maybe they got in over their heads and simply were fooled like everyone else. Maybe they were victims, right? So we really don't have the full story. So for a day or two, I was just like stuck thinking about how can we prove whose wallets are whose. But then I remember something. These influencers have been deleting tweets, like a lot. Some of them deleted their support of Save the Kids project, but that's not all. They've even deleted other crypto projects that they've promoted and done giveaways. And I started to wonder, what if those projects were also scams? What if, at minimum, they were equally sketchy? What if this wasn't a one-time thing? And what if they left some incriminating evidence in one of their earlier schemes? It's worth a shot because my other leads were drying up quick. So I just start no-lifing the archives. Tweet after deleted tweet, I'm hunting through, and finally I notice a pattern of giveaways with some of these guys. They'll say something like, "This is the craziest thing I've ever done."
Dude, when this is such like a Zoomer influencer speak. This is the craziest thing I've ever done, guys. Fucking, this is the craziest thing I've ever done. We're doing a crazy giveaway on WSafe Galaxy wallet. It's like, I can see that way of speaking. When I read that, I see the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like, I see the thumbnail of exactly the way he's speaking. It's like, and then you have like the big font in the background, like, in crazy giveaway. I'm giving away all my money in cryptocurrency. On the side, oh, WSafe Galaxy wallet. If you own 1,000, I'll give you 1,000. If you own 5,000, I'll give you 5,000. Let's see how big this gets. Max 10 winners.
I will double your Safe Galaxy wallet. This tweet has now been deleted, but I pulled it up in the archives. And then they pick some winners. You won. Just confirming this is the right address? Maybe you see where this is going.
Bro, Joel Ram 53513348.
Let's go.
0% chance that that's not a bot.
Here's my wallet address. This is all we need. Using this wallet, we simply cross-check it at the time of giveaway, see that they got the winnings, and then check who sent it. We then check if that address has Save the Kids tokens and other tokens that these people have promoted in the past. If
oh
it's
God,
actually
that's so stupid. I forget that like all of this is, or well, not just me. Everyone frequently forgets that a part of the blockchain is that it's all on at all times. So once you have their wallet number, it's like you can trace pretty much everything that they're doing. Like everything, always. Yeah, it's like your Reddit post history. That's what makes it safe. But yeah, but also at the same time, it's like, it's a wrap. Like you can, that's what I was talking about with like XQC talking about his like gambling stuff and saying, you know, I won 300 or 3 million off stream, whatever, da da da. Like you could literally see that. Like that's the thing with crypto is that someone who has the energy and time could very easily figure out what the crypto wallet number is, and then literally find every single moment that like someone has made money on like the gambling crypto stuff. No, they couldn't. Yes, they could. Why not? Yeah, they could. People make burner wallets for that reason. All you see is other wallet addresses, though. How is that revealing anything at all? Explain how to very easily find someone's wallet address, lol. No, it's not very easily. That's not very easily found. I mean, it's easily found if you do this. If you do like a giveaway or some shit, and they can find exactly what your wallet. They can find, just like he did. Find what his like burner wallet number is, and then from his burner wallet number, he could trace it back to all of the other wallets that he potentially has by eliminating the giveaway numbers that he's given away to. If he sees in his history any big transfers that he's done, then there you go. You literally identified another burner wallet or potentially the main wallet that he uses. Like, wallet address is not equal private key, dude.
FaZe K's wallet, it should have both Safe Galaxy, which he's promoting here, and Save the Kids tokens, which he also promotes. And it does.
Okay, but the address doesn't give you a name. No, the address doesn't give you a name, but you can trace it back to a name like he's doing right now. How do you not get it? When it eventually links up to an exchange, then some agency can subpoena that exchange and find out who they are. Like, why are people making it seem like this is impossible to figure out?
Kids tokens. And here's the Safe Galaxy tokens, which incidentally he got from the Safe Galaxy deployer, meaning he's not just some random person. He's clearly someone with influence. That's how these tokens do it. They give free tokens to the influencers from the deployer wallet. That's all there is to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This meme
I
is
just
good.
repeated that process for each influencer. And
Mark Cuban tweeted, I bought a bunch of this coin and people found his private wallet by matching the purchase amount plus time of sale. Yeah, I mean, it's all public. You could definitely trace it back. The only thing you need to know is like one transaction that they've made publicly or talked about publicly. And obviously you need to still get lucky to make sure that they're not like, there aren't like multiple transactions of the same size at the same times, because you can just like find someone else. But the moment that you say like, I bought this, like, here's the difference. When you say I bought this fucking car, the way to figure out someone's like purchases on the internet that are all public is significantly more difficult than if you bought a car with Bitcoin and said, I bought this car with Bitcoin. You can literally go and figure out where that purchase is on the blockchain and then work your way from that back to someone's like potential burner wallet, or work your way back to from their burner wallet to their main wallet. No?
And I found 3 confirmed wallets: FaZe K, FaZe Jarvis, and FaZe Nikan. The others remain a mystery. But you know what this means? It means now that we have their wallet address, which is public, we just didn't know whose public wallet address was theirs. Now that we have that, we can see what they did with their Save the Kids tokens. We can check all their so-called crypto endorsements that they've been doing and find out, do they actually endorse these products or do they dump them immediately on you? So before I show you what they did, just remember, these guys, these influencers, leading up to this token being launched, promotional tweets are sent out, a damn commercial was being made. And remember, it's all to save the kids, right? We're doing this not for money, but to save the kids. This is FaZe Jarvis's wallet. He got in the pre-sale and quickly sold out 2/3 of his total holdings within days of the launch. This is FaZe Nikan. He immediately sold about 1/3 of his total holdings and then seems to have held on to the rest. But by far, the really bad one was FaZe K's wallet. He dumped all of his kids' tokens immediately. Within 24 hours, he went from 6.2 billion.
Oh no! What? I thought he was doing it for the kids, bro. What the fuck?
Tokens to 4 tokens now. That's right. He sold all but 4 tokens. But obviously, what's interesting here is that not all of these influencers acted quite the same way.
I guess you could say he was caught in phase 4K. Am I right? Oh! Sorry. I'm feeling some type of way. I met a lot of people that said that they watched me last night, so I'm just making it as embarrassing for them as possible. So many people were like, dude, I watched the fuck out of you through the election cycle. Or so many other content creators on Twitch were like, dude, I love watching your murder shit. And so now I'm just like making them regret ever saying that to me. Okay? I will be posting cringe for the rest of the day. Okay? You will not stop me. I will post cringe. You will not stop me. I will never stop posting cringe.
FaZe Nikan sold 1/3 right away, held onto the rest. FaZe Jarvis sold 2/3 over.
The G4 TV special is a scam and not for the kids. What the fuck is going on? No, dude, are you fucking stupid? No, that definitely was. That is a legitimate TV studio that was collaborating with a legitimate charity. There was no like crypto scam there. Can you imagine? Like a TV studio relaunching their like old property and doing it with a crypto scam. This is not fucking FaZe Clan, dude.
For a few days, but FaZe K completely abandoned the project altogether. Why? Well, I think it has to do with their intentions. Look, I looked pretty extensively over FaZe Nikan and Jarvis's wallet history. They do not, in my opinion, have a pattern of malicious selling. What I mean by that is when they get a coin, maybe they'll get some coins, sell some, buy some, and, sell some more, hold on to something like a trader would. And of course, I'm not saying that promoting garbage scam coins to your fans is okay, right? It's not.
Could all the crypto bros who said literally earlier that I was fucking wrong, and I don't know what I'm talking about, immediately admit that I was actually right and I somehow know more than you, even though I only have like a peripheral understanding of what crypto transactions look like and the blockchain in general. Is like, this guy clearly knows. He's got suspenders on. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he's basically saying the exact same thing that I said, to be able to trace people's transactions on the internet.
But everything they're doing, it seems like they're not premeditating to sell everything. FaZe K, on the other hand, whose wallet we're looking at now, should be called FaZe Rug, actually. What I mean by that is that he not only sold Save the Kids instantly, he has a history of doing that to every project, or nearly every project, he gets involved in. Like, take this coin right here, which is called GameSafe.io. He got these coins, immediately sold them out, and this is the date, okay? So 31 days ago, and then you can see the sell-off was almost immediate. Or take another coin, Safe Galaxy, which he's actually promoted to his fans.
Here's what I don't understand. Does this dude have like a crippling drug addiction or something? Like why are you doing this? You're already like a famous influencer. Just make fucking content. Like, you make so much money as an influencer on the internet, okay? Way too much money. Like, absolutely way too much fucking money. You get brand deals. You fucking play video games and people pay you money to play video games. And you're out here like shilling. You're like, I am going to fuck you. If you're a part of my community, I am going to literally fuck you. I'm going to milk you. I'm going to squeeze every last dime I can get out of you and your fucking parents' credit card. Why? Just do a fucking Raid Shadow Legends ad, dude. Like, they're trying to pay everybody, bro. What are you doing? It fucking annoys me, dude. It annoys me, okay? And it makes no sense. Why are you trying to scam, like, for the sake of scamming people? Like, I don't understand it. Then why do you play ads when you have a ton of subs already? Because I have to, you fucking dingus. Why do I have to describe this every single fucking time? There's always someone in the chat who's like, why do you play ads? Because I have a contractual obligation. Okay? I have a contractual obligation. And guess what? My contract ad density is literally the lowest on Twitch. With respect to every single, like, top streamer on this platform, I have a lower ad density than anyone else. Even Moon Moon is playing 3 minutes of ads now. So shut the fuck up. Okay? Ads are annoying as fuck, and I hate running them. Okay? Well, I don't hate running them anymore because, hey, guess what? I try to make it as fun as possible. And the other issue is, like, as soon as people moved from the ad thing now that they realize, like, as soon as people realize that, like, everyone's running ads, now they're like, well, you fucking shill Twitch Prime, and you you know, you fucking tell everybody that the ads are going to be running at the top of the hour. It's like, yeah, just move over, move the goalpost a little bit further, dude. Motherfuckers never talk about how I shill ad blocker and VPNs. You know, because it doesn't fit your fucking dumbass narrative. Anyway. Can you target additional ads so they only hit annoying chatters? Oh my god, that'd be so sick. Anyway. Let's keep going.
He got coins from a deployer wallet once again and immediately sells them off. Now, why did he get these free tokens in the first place? Well, it was probably his promotional tweets he did about them. To get Safe Galaxy, follow this guide. Remember to tweet Safe Galaxy with your wallets. I'm in the Telegram group chatting right now. Ask me your questions there. So he's promoting this coin to his followers, telling them how great it is. Meanwhile, his actual actions within his wallet that we can see right here. Again, this is the same wallet that we saw him sell the Save the Kids off in Eclipse. He's just selling everything as fast as humanly possible.
Is FaZe even relevant? Said somebody, Carlos Mena. Yes, dude. They literally were on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Actually, they were doing a really good rebrand recently. Like, they signed another football player. Like, FaZe has always been very good with picking up like celebrities and stuff like that and merging the world of esports with the world of like superstar celebrities. They've done a really good job, and I do respect that about them. But having said that, they just, I don't know what it is. Didn't they like sign fucking LeBron's son and also like a football player? Anyway, it doesn't matter. My point is, it's like they're like unable to stop doing this like dumb shit that makes them look like fucking clowns, dude. Do you know what I mean? It's very strange. Like, on the one hand, you have Sports Illustrated cover, like you have so many like actual Hollywood celebrities. You have you are capable as an organization, and you have enough capital to basically rebrand yourself as a serious and legitimate business. But for some reason, you just literally cannot stop doing clown shit. Okay? And I guess it doesn't matter because parasocial relationships that you cultivate with a brand will ultimately override any sort of other feelings you might have. Because, like, let's be real. Look, Rice Gum is a known scammer. I mean, he fucking did the gamble thing a while ago, if you guys recall, where he made it seem like if you buy my fucking loot boxes, bro, like yeah, bro, you'll get like a $6,000 Balmain jacket for $10, bro. It's like, and then we found out, I mean, he was just basically fucking selling gambling to children and saying that you could buy a fucking house with like a $10 loot box that you're purchasing. And you know, that came out to be fucking bullshit, and it didn't matter. It actually didn't matter because, you know, he's still out here shilling fucking crypto. And all it takes is like a year of like a cool down period.
Moon Portal, same thing. What I'm trying to say is this is a pattern of deceiving his fans, pumping something, and selling it to his fans so he gets the best price. How much money did he make from it? We'll try to calculate that later. And by the way, if it feels like I'm belaboring this point, I am. FaZe K has consistently deceived his audience by pushing crypto to them while having a bag of crypto given to him by these coins, I guess, for promotions, and selling it immediately to them. And he'll make videos promoting these tokens like Moon Portal.
Yo, Moon Portal is out right now, guys. You can swipe up and check it out.
He'll also
Oi, bruv, he's fucking Moon Portal, bruv. I'll fucking shank you. I'll fucking give you the meat shank, bruv. You fancy a fucking shanking, love? We're going to the fucking moon, bruv. We're going to Saturn, bruv.
tweet about them like this. He said, wow, moonportal.io making the Robin Hood of crypto. Great project and great team behind it. I'm with them long-term 100. That's interesting, really. With them
The irony here is that, like, this, just like every other thing under every other industry, every other institution under capitalism, ultimately benefits the already wealthy, and it benefits them. It benefits them by directly scamming poor suckers who think they are also going to become wealthy with this, like, thing that they're signing up for that nobody else knows about. Okay, this is a multi-level marketing scheme. These pump and dumps are exactly the same as, like, Amway, exactly the same as what's the other, Herbalife, and a lot of people engage in this, and those are the pump and dump schemes that don't actually dump, basically. This is worse than that because they immediately dump it. Whereas multi-level marketing schemes are supposed to operate like Doge at this point is like a multi-level marketing scheme. It's a pyramid scheme in the way that, like, now that you're invested, you have to sell it and shill it to other people so that you can maintain its growth. And basically, you can say that about virtually every cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin. But at least Bitcoin now can get to a point where it has like legitimacy. I don't know if it'll ever get there fully, but Ethereum and all matter of other cryptocurrencies operate like a multi-level marketing scheme. But much like Herbalife, they could get to peak usage and potentially people could start using it as a legitimate cryptocurrency or a legitimate currency eventually. Hasan talking about crypto like he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I know. Let me bring someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about, who will say exactly the same thing. Even though there is, from what I understand, a scalability problem. Anyway.
Long-term 100. Luckily, we can check your wallet to see what you actually did. It looks like you received the funds 37 days and 18 hours ago, or on May 22nd, and it looks like you sold the coin also on May 22nd. So it looks like, FaZe K, you may not understand what long-term quite means. Either that, or you're lying to your fans. Which is it? Do you not know what long-term 100 means? Or are you blatantly lying to your fans? This man has 0 portal on him. He had 43 billion, now he has 0. And look, why am I showing you this? Well, a few reasons. Number one, while covering this, some people put out a theory that Save the Kids failed because of a tweet from Nelk that went out.
So they're promoting it, they're telling people that they're ambassadors or whatever. The coin comes out, it starts going up in value, and then Nelk puts out this post. And after that tweet comes out from Nelk, everybody starts panic selling, and the Save the Kids coin plummets down, and everyone loses their money.
Okay, so the idea here is that it's all of Nelk's fault for calling out these influencers for what they're doing, and it caused this big panic sell. It sounds interesting, but it's completely false, and I want to debunk this because I think this was likely told to Keemstar to just make these influencers seem like they're innocent, but it's false. I know this because we can actually see when the tweet went out, 7:55 June 5th, and FaZe K actually started selling before that tweet. As you can see here, he first started selling June 5th as well, but this is UTC time. And adjusting for that, he started selling at 6:05, which is about 2 hours before Nelk would tweet. Now, this proves that some people involved, like FaZe K and others, planned to sell from the start. And even without this simple proof, by the way, we know that he would have sold anyway from the start because FaZe K always sells from the start. That's what he does with almost all the coins he's promoted before this. Now, the second reason I'm showing you all this evidence is because I absolutely refuse to let anyone spin this into a narrative of like FaZe K being naive with crypto, not understanding what he was doing, right? He's innocent. You know, just look at his apology. I want you all to know that I had no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins.
The fact that they dumped this guy, because FaZe K was the one who got terminated, right? Out of the people that FaZe Clan punished, FaZe K was the one that got the most severe one. So that means that they absolutely knew the difference between what he was doing versus what everyone else was doing. Okay? Because they suspended all the other ones, but he like literally got fucking full-blown terminated from FaZe. And that implies that like he definitely knew what the fuck he was doing. And also, FaZe Clan knew what the fuck he was doing. And that's why they gave him a different punishment than everybody else. He's a co-owner too? Wait, he is? I don't understand. I don't know why they literally operate this way. Just be normal, dude. You have a good brand. Like, it's like a fuckboy brand, but it's a good brand. You have all these fucking celebrities and shit. Like, why? Why can't you just be fucking normal? Jesus Christ. I took FINRA exam series 363-7 in SIE to become a registered commodities broker. It's actually impressive how many securities laws and regulations they're breaking with these crypto scams. Bro, chill. He said this is not financial advice. It's over. It's fucking over, dude. He said this is not financial advice. It's done. That's like me saying in a video game. You know what I mean? The FBI is like literally about to fucking knock down my door because I just said something really fucked up. And I go, in a video game. And they're like, fuck! He did it again! How is he going to get away with it again? Like he does every hour when he tells you there's an ad break coming. At the top of the fucking hour. Fucking Christ, dude. And then he tells you that if you no longer want to see the fucking ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime or use a fucking ad blocker or a VPN. Why does he keep doing it? This is the way to have an ad-free broadcasting experience, dude. Here's the outbreak now. I'm in a good-ass mood. Like, move. I go out one time, I socialize one time, and I'm just in a great mood. Your smug, stupid face after an ad break is the best part of my day, honestly. It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so fucking good, dude. When I get one off, when I pop off, let's keep going.
Honestly and naively thought that we all had a chance to win, which just isn't the case. He was naive, guys. This is yet another lie, because if you thought everyone had a chance to win, you wouldn't be running for the exit like someone just shouted fire in these coins, right? FaZe K knew he had to be the first one to get out of these coins in order to profit. Like he's done so many times before, he sold out of SaveTheKids token that he was an ambassador of within 24 hours. Now, I wish I could tell you who else sold and what else they did, because I'm sure the others aren't completely innocent. But for now, a lot of these wallets remain a mystery. But now that we know how these influencers, spent these coins when they sold them, I wanted to count up how much you can make from a rug pull like this, right? That was one of our big questions. So I called up my buddy, Some Ordinary Gamers, to help me calculate how much someone like FaZe K stands to make from these crypto promotions.
Okay, before we get to this, I want to stress the point again, because there's people in my chat saying like, oh, because they're capitalists, they just want to make as much money as possible. They want to make as much money as possible. It's like, no, I understand that. Okay? Of course they do. That's what everyone wants to do, especially when they get to a certain point where they're just like, this is all I live for, okay? Making as much money as possible. But there is a way to do it without like directly fucking your fans, okay? Why? Why can't you just be normal and do normal shit? You're already making a lot of fucking money, okay? You're already making a lot of money. I'm not expecting them to have like the same ethical considerations that I do, or the same care and whatnot. But it's clear that you can be, or at least try to be, as honest as you physically fucking possibly can, and as transparent as you physically possibly can, and still make a fuckload of money on the internet. Okay, too much. So that's the part that is just like, doesn't make sense to me at all. You're already making a lot of money. Signs contract with Bezos to play ads to get even more money. Yeah, dude. Instead, I should not sign a contract and not be a fucking partner on Twitch. You're right. You're absolutely right, dude. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. There's fucking morons. And because of these baboons on the internet, like, That's why these dudes get away with doing this shit. Because that baboon is going to still watch like FaZe Clan and be like, oh, I'm fucking phasing up, bro. I love this shit. And then come in here and be like, dude, I can't believe you have a contract with a fucking megacorp, dude. Nah, dude, crypto to the moon, bro. It's fucking sick. How do you fall for this bait every day? Because the only thing that like my only source of revenue is subscriptions. And it is, if you want to fucking support, if you like the show, if you like this broadcast, if you want to show support, you subscribe. That's it. Okay? I don't even do fucking merch, despite the fact that people yell at me all the time. I will be eventually. And it's like so fucking annoying that despite the fact that I try to be as transparent as possible, spell out my name, thank you for the 5 gift subs, people still just like go way overboard and say idiotic shit. Anyway,
we crunched the numbers by counting how many tokens he sold times the price at that time. And we got a rough estimate of how much you stand to make.
So really, really rough estimate. When you look at the point of sale around the 6th, when the actual thing was going on, the peak of it, I think each calculation ended up being around 29,000, 30,000 if we're being a little bit more liberal on that. But yeah, it's about what we saw for Save the Kids. Now, of course, when you factor in all the other rug pulls, some of them went as high as like 40, 50, 60,000, right? Depending on the...
Twitch doesn't give you a cut of the ad revenue? Oh, they do. Sorry. But if it were up to me, I would run 0 ads. And I don't give a fuck. And you know this. And that's precisely why I ran 0 fucking ads until I had to.
The severity of that pull. So cumulatively, if you look at some wallets, some people who are, you know, alleged to be behind multiple accounts, yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's not pennies. No, it's a lot of money.
I felt like it wasn't as much as maybe I thought. I thought surely they're not risking their reputation for something that's, you know, for an influencer as big as they are, doesn't seem to be like insane.
Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine for people who have entire personalities built around mansions and supercars, right? You're really risking your peak, your great career on 30,000, which is a lot.
There are other big streamers that don't have to run ads like Ludwig. That's so funny and so cute that people say stuff like this to me when like I literally was talking to Ludwig about this. He hasn't renegotiated. He hasn't had his contract come up yet. That's it. Like, literally. Why do you think you, as a random chatter who doesn't fucking know anything and just sits around and jerks his little fucking baby dick off on the platform, think you know more about contractual obligations than me, the streamer that you're fucking watching?
Lot of money, but it's certainly not enough to warrant putting that much risk on you, you know?
What do you think is going to happen to these guys?
I mean, if the SEC wants to investigate, they're going to get a fine, maybe prison down the line. I mean, the government doesn't screw around when it comes to financial crimes. That I think we know.
There you have it. Somewhere in the range of tens of thousands of dollars per crypto coin that was rugged, sometimes more.
It's true, I haven't. I don't run ads because I love my viewers and hate money. # Marxist. This motherfucker brands himself as a mogul, and he has leftist fans that are from this community that love him, which they should, because Ludwig is great. He's wonderful. You guys know this. And I also respect his like business acumen. I told him this last night, and I've talked about this before, but it's so funny when like my fucking leftist fans will be like, dude, you're running ads, you fucking idiot. Ludwig doesn't run ads. Yeah, Ludwig also does like, he has branded himself as a capitalist. Like, what the fuck? And he still doesn't do any of this shit. And he's a great example. He is a great example of a content creator, an influencer that that makes money, and a great amount of money, okay, in the most ethical way that you can do it, okay? About crypto scams, did you already see that Aiden has been caught in 4K? There was a video that like Lil Chris used to send me every day. Get stun locked, nerd. Lobig, thank you, Lobig. You're more ethical than Hasan. I mean, no, he's not. It's ridiculous. But it's not even ethics at that point. It's like his. I've been banned in Lobig's chat for 4 months because he can't beat a baby Pokemon game, and I'm still subbed. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm saying, in his worldview, he's not doing anything. From his point of view, he's not doing anything wrong. And there are significantly worse things that he could be doing if he wanted to make money, but you can make a lot of money and still not be a fucking shithead. But apparently you just simply cannot beat Pokemon. Which is fine, I guess. And then you come in here and you fucking stun lock me instead. I love money, pussy, and weed. I think Ludwig's still drunk from last night. All right, let's keep going.
Or sometimes less. But at this point, I have to tell you that FaZe K completely denies profiting from Save the Kids token. I reached out to him in preparation for this video, and he said the following, quote, overall, the value of the token I purchased is down considerably from my purchase price. I definitely have not profited from Save.
Okay, when you have the Gucci fucking hockey mask, he's doing him dirty, which he deserves worse, to be honest. But, like, it's pretty funny when you put this in the background. Like, yeah, dude, I was losing money, actually, because I love the fucking kids. You know what I mean? I'm such a big fan of the kids. That's why. Wait, here, I'll VIP Ludwig.
Save the Kids token. He also said he paid for some of the expenses. Quote, I helped pay for the exchange listing or whatever could help it. The purpose of the project is charitable giving. It's in that spirit and with that intent that I was involved and I put capital into it. I don't know if I buy this. Like, okay, let's just say you lost money on this token. I disagree that selling the coins that you own within 24 hours of a charity coin is in the spirit of charitable giving, like you say. Also, there's the small matter of all these other tokens, which he failed to comment on. But even the fact he was able to sell all his tokens in 24 hours brings up sort of an interesting question. Whatever happened to the anti-whale mechanism? Remember, wasn't it supposed to prevent people from selling off this quick? I mean, you were only supposed to sell 20% within 24 hours. So what happened? How was he able to sell off this fast? I started to wonder about this, and that's when I got a telegram from someone inside the project who messaged me anonymously. Hey, Coffee, I remember something. Lucas, the developer, told us before the launch that the owners asked him to modify the anti-whale system from 24 hours to a minute. So they were 100% planning to dump on everyone. If that's true...
Okay, I don't know, like, is this stuff 100% though? Like, not to shit on this guy, because he clearly cares about this a lot, and I feel like he's done some considerations here, but I don't, like... Do we have any other proof other than like an anonymous person that said this? I'm not defending that. Okay, we'll see.
That's the smoking gun right there.
I mean, I guess the proof is that they did actually dump it, so it doesn't really matter whether they changed the anti-whale mechanism or not, because they literally did dump it, so it doesn't matter.
It turns this project from a charity coin with some bad actors that sold off right away into a premeditated fraud. It turns it from an accidental rug pull into an intentional one. So obviously, I immediately started looking through the code because this guy said he heard about it, but he didn't know where to find it. And so I get to digging. Back to the lab again, boys. I can't overstate how much time I wasted looking for this stuff. And yes, it turns out that Lucas, the developer, had created multiple test coins before launching the main one. In particular, interest was Save the Kids Test 2 and the real Save the Kids token. I compared their contracts using BSC Scan, and there was a single change in the code. The old code of Save the Kids Test 2 read that you must wait a full 24 hours before you sell it.
Is this public? How can you find this?
Again, the new code, which changed at the last minute, changed this anti-whale to 1 minute. You must wait a minute before you sell again. And this is the only change. They changed the token just so they could premeditate this whole thing and almost remove the anti-whale mechanism completely. They turned it from being a code.
Bro, how can you fucking scam if it's all... Wait, So even the source, even it's open source, like even the source code is just like for everyone to find out. How the fuck are people openly scamming motherfuckers? Shouldn't there be a regulatory mechanism if those with a fuckload of Ethereum and Bitcoin want like staying power for those cryptocurrencies and like legitimacy and mass use? Then what they should be doing is trying to regulate this as best as they could. But because they're all libertarian morons, they're like, regulation, the nanny state. We can't do that, brother. It's like you literally built this concept where it should eliminate scamming in its entirety, but you put no fucking regulatory mechanism on it because you're a dumbass ANCAP. It blows my fucking mind how stupid people are when this is precisely why we need actual regulation like zoning codes and building codes and all this other stuff, because otherwise you have what happened in fucking Florida happen all around the country. Even with the regulation that happened in Florida regardless. This is why Ancapistan falls apart, okay? I'm not even talking about the SEC at this point. I'm talking about like people with a shared interest in maintaining the legitimacy of cryptocurrency, regulating altcoins and shitcoins that are basically just pump and dump schemes, and you already have the tools, but you can only regulate it after the fact if, you know, if something pops off and then this guy can find the open source code and blow it up. It's the same mentality that libertarians have about like not having any regulation on building stuff, or saying that like all form of regulation is bad. And then this is what would happen. You would just have Yelp reviews on, you know, what if a contractor was like building faulty buildings or not. You would just have Yelp reviews after thousands have died. And that's basically what this is. You are making a YouTube video after thousands have been scammed out of their money. This is why regulation is important, okay?
Code that wouldn't let whales sell off in less than 5 days into a code that lets you sell off in 5 minutes. Again, 5 days, they changed it to 5 minutes right before launch. So obviously I start trying to reach out to Lucas because this is what he seems to have kept from me, right? Like he acted innocent initially. He didn't.
All it takes for people to do their own fucking research, they won't be scammed. You're a moron. Okay? You are stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. You are a fucking stupid person. And that's why you're gonna keep getting fucked while you think you are doing the fucking, okay? Anyone who says idiotic shit like this gets fucked on the regular. Okay? You're a stupid person, and that's precisely why people that are smarter than you are going to keep fucking you, okay? You are going to live your entire life thinking that you're fucking others when you yourself are the one who is getting fucked. This is why I always make fun of like ANCAP people, like when they think Ancapistan is going to somehow magically turn them into like billionaire factory owners or some shit. No, dude. You're going to be my slave, okay? Not the other way around. If I just lose sight of all ethical considerations and decide, fuck it, yeah, we are living in Ancapistan, who do you think is going to succeed? You or me? Like, I shackle myself and burden myself deliberately, and I'm still doing significantly better than you under this system. I don't know why people magically assume that if the system had would change and there would be no protection for marginalized people, that they would magically be the guy who's fucking everybody else. Like, you're not. That's not going to happen to you. I promise. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, dude's an idiot, but you have a popular Twitch channel and you're singling out the dude just for being an idiot. Emotional intelligence significantly lacking, dog. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. Okay? Shut up. It's the fucking ignorance that pisses me off. It's the ignorance of the individual that makes me so angry. I love talking to people that genuinely want to learn. But if we're covering a video about thousands of fucking kids getting fucked over, and I'm using that to make a point about how important it is to regulate these sorts of things for longevity and for legitimacy, and you turn around and you go, dude, I can self-regulate. It's called doing your own research. Then you're an idiot. You're an ignorant idiot.
Tell me about any of this. But this shows that at least he was a part of this, right? He was complicit in this. Finally, I managed to get him into a Discord call where I confronted him. I'm seeing things from you that are deeply troubling in the code. And you went AWOL on me as soon as I talked to you about this tokenomics@gmail.com not existing.
I didn't see you sending that.
Okay.
Tokenomics@gmail.com does exist.
No, not on PayPal, though. You said you got paid $10K at PayPal, and we forgot passworded it, and it doesn't exist.
I got 10K in B&B. That's what...
It annoys me that you're singling out that guy. He's merely stating his opinions. Yeah, his opinions are stupid. And also, his stupid opinions are coming from a completely contentious point of view. Why can't you comprehend? It's the contentious attitude that people have in an argument that has already been built, that is being built around the necessity for regulation. And if you fucking have like a smug ass opinion where you're just like, sorry, you can't back away and hit the, I'm just giving you my opinions. What do I always tell you? This is not the hyper individualistic snowflake fucking space that you're used to, where you think that like everyone should validate your experiences and your opinions by virtue of you having thought them as an American citizen. Okay? That doesn't happen here. If you have a dumbass take, I'm going to say you have a dumbass take. That's the beauty of it. Okay? Your opinions are wrong and bad. And I think you should hear that. Stop defending people with bad takes.
So I was given from the token directly.
Oh, you said in the Discord.
No, the PayPal is from Redbubble, I believe, but I don't have that.
Then I asked him about this anti-whale change. Lucas, you hard-coded in. So what I mean by you hard-coded in this thing to be a scam is that I know that you changed the anti-whale measures last minute to make it easier to dump on people.
Yep, I know.
You don't attack the opinions, you just call people stupid so you can go ahead and cry about valid criticism of the way you do it. Oh my God. I literally mentioned exactly and precisely why people get fucked over, talked about the delusional dreams that libertarians have. I'm already in the process of making this argument, and I'm also going to ban you, 8-month subscriber. I can't tell if you're just trying to fucking bait me so you can hear your own goddamn fucking name pop up in the chat over and over again. There you go, dude. Have fun with that, you stupid 8-month subscriber baboon, okay? God damn. Are you happy, dude? Are you fucking happy? I hope you're happy.
I talked about that in all the AMAs.
That's a scam, Lucas. That's a scam.
Coffee, this is what I was told to do. I'm contracted. I don't know what to tell you. This is exactly what I was told to do.
I also asked him, if he doesn't know the creator of this project, how did he even get involved in the first place? This random guy named Manny reached out to him and he believed him? Very coincidental that you would just be like picked out of like a rabbit out of a hat and you're so close and you have no association.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. So you have there's no explanation for why that is?
I don't know. They're randomly picked out of the hat. This was a huge surprise to me. Wait, I remember when I was talking to Manny, and he said that we're going to have influencers on this project. I think I can find this picture, actually. And I was like, you're going to have influencers on this project. And he's like, yep. And he started naming names, and one of them was K. And I was saying, I'm sorry, but like, obviously I don't believe you.
He told me, no, actually, he required proof, and this is what it was.
This was me being proven that this was actually influencers were on board on this. And I was like, oh, okay, obviously I would work for somebody like that. Like, I don't want to work for a project where there's like people behind it. That's crazy. It's gonna be huge. If I had, I guess my argument would be, if I had direct connections, then I wouldn't have to be sent a picture like this that was like to prove to me. So I guess that is what I'm trying to show.
It says Lucas and Manny.
Yep.
Lucas and Manny on this To your mind, does this mean that Frazier was in on this from the get-go, like even on the premeditation of this app? Because it doesn't seem like he was brought in as an afterthought.
Wait, I'm so confused. He's saying that, dude, this is such a JCS moment, dude. This is like murder video moment. Where he's like, of course I'm not directly related to them. Otherwise, like, how would I have this photo? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're still... You still did it. Like, I don't get it.
It seems like he was in this from the beginning.
I assume all the influencers probably were in this from the beginning because those were already lined up like, straight off the bat.
Wow. So FaZe K was in it from the beginning. Now, I confronted FaZe K on this and asked him how he knew Manny and who Manny was. He denied knowing him. He said, I believe he is a friend of the dev or a dev. I'm not sure exactly who he really is. Now that's funny because the dev says he doesn't know Manny at all. Manny knew FaZe K, and FaZe K took a picture with the guy's name on it. So I find this pretty hard to believe you don't know a guy and then you're writing his name on paper. I also asked Lucas who was behind the anti-whale change. Obviously, this is one of the most malicious parts of all the code. He told me it was sort of talked about in a group of a lot of influencers. It was a huge group chat, which he was later kicked out of, talking about the anti-whale thing. Do you remember which influencers were telling you that you need to basically speed up the time that they can basically dump more of their...
So the only one I remember because he's on my screen, I know Smeef was in the group chat. I don't know if he was one of the main ones who was like actually messaging it, but I know there was a general consensus of them being concerned. So they weren't the ones telling me to lower it. They were very concerned with, and I was just trying to explain, this is good for the product, like blah, 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 like 24 hours good.
Why do you think they were concerned about that?
Well, I mean, obviously now, probably because they want to dump right away.
Another
but like, you've done... If you're a developer, okay... He's trying to absolve responsibility from himself here, but like, if you're a developer and you put in a locking mechanism at 24 hours to stop people from literally doing dumps, then it's not hindsight. You knew exactly why you changed it. You can say you had a contractual obligation or whatever, but you know what the reason is. You've already developed the other product. So you know what it would be like if you unshackled that restrictive, you unshackled that fucking anti-whaling protocol that you literally built for 24 hours. You know what it's there to do. Oh man, in hindsight, like I just realized, I just realized that changing it from 24 hours to a minute was going to, really... The anti-pump and dump measures that I placed, changing from 24 hours to a minute, was there to do a pump and dump scheme. That's crazy.
Interesting moment of the call was he told me that a YouTuber named Joel Morris was also involved. Now, Joel Morris is the creator of Xcademy Token. He's another one of these guys claiming to be serious and trustworthy with crypto. So what did this guy do when he got in the pre-sale? Joel Morris was involved as well. Do you remember what address he gave you? He should have given you an address to like check, right?
Yep.
Can I see it?
I have it.
Let's do a quick check here.
Easy scan.
Oh, he immediately dumped. Oh, man. Looks like Joel Morris took advantage of your little crypto rule here.
4 hours, everything right away.
And then within...
That's crazy, man. I can't believe they did this. Who would have thought they would do such a thing after they asked me directly to unshackle the measures that would prevent from such a thing happening? That's wild.
It looks like, yep. Yep, within a very short amount of time, he completely dumped his bags. He sold immediately to drive the price of a kid's charity token even further into the dirt. By the way, you'll notice here that Joel Morris took advantage of the change in the anti-whale code because he was selling literally every minute. So clearly, these influencers knew that the code has changed. Now, honestly, this whole thing is so vomit-inducing. Like, this developer's telling me he was misunderstood and is just following orders. You have FaZe K saying he didn't make money despite trying his hardest to be the first to sell off. You've got basically everyone claiming to be innocent, but you couldn't design a bigger token scam and a bigger commercial for it. The biggest influencers in the world all saying that it's such a great opportunity. Now, the last person we need to talk about is Sam Pepper. This is an old YouTuber who, according to Reddit posts, now works with FaZe. Apparently, he's their camera guy or comes up with video ideas or something. The point is, he's close by them, he talks to them, etc. He kept coming up in my investigation, even though he wasn't a public part of the project. He apparently was one of the people promoting this thing on Reddit and creating the mod team. I was told as much by the mods themselves.
The biggest thing that I know is that Typo, who was a mod, asked me to be a mod before launch. I know that him and some of his guys were brought in by Pepper to mod this stuff up.
So Pepper was brought in to mod this thing up. So what does Sam know? How is he involved? And how much did he really organize? A different mod reached out from the group and told me that the group had been talking and realized that maybe Sam was the common link. They said in a conversation that Sam handled the pre-sale, as far as I know, and that, quote, Sam deleted his Telegram. Why did he do that? I had someone actually reach out to Sam, and he said that he also had no idea who Manny was. He seemed to be in charge of finding the mod team and says that he's not the mastermind. After all, FaZe K apparently brought him on board. Quote, that makes no sense. How would I already be on board if I found out from K about the project? When I found out about it from K, he was already an ambassador. Wait, so FaZe K got Sam Pepper in the coin, which was later confirmed by FaZe K himself. He said, they asked me if I have chat mods, but I don't. I knew Sam had mods, so I asked for his, not for Sam himself. Now, bear in mind, Sam Pepper doesn't have a great reputation around crypto. He's known as Scam Pepper by some of the cryptocurrency community for all of the rug pulls that he promotes himself. But never.
I'm sorry, but like famous crypto people calling other people scammers is like the Spider-Man finger point meme. I feel like K thought it was an actual legit crypto, bro. He just really believes in the future, bro. Bro, it's crypto and it's decentralized, bro. K just aimed high, bro. Head in the sky.
Nevertheless, it's all leading back to FaZe K, who himself is insisting that, oh, no, I didn't make any money, that he's the victim in all of this. So where does that leave us? Fact one, we know FaZe K lied about being some naive crypto investor. He's got a history of dumping nearly every crypto project he's ever been involved in and promoting it to his fans. Fact two, we know this thing was designed from the absolute get-go to be a scam. You bring people in with this anti-whale mechanism, and then at the last minute, you remove it. Number three, we know a lot of other YouTubers were involved, even besides the ambassadors themselves. People
fucking sweet, though. How else are you going to get a fucking i8? It's rose gold, baby. You know what I'm saying? With a fuckboy haircut, rolly watch on the side, dude. I'm just, bro, come on, bro. It's a lifestyle, bro. It's a fucking mentality, bro. We're going to the moon, baby. Only motherfucker going to the moon is the guy selling you the shit so he can dump it. But hey. I mean, this YouTuber basically did the SEC's job for them. Okay? Homie just unveiled a premeditated, fraudulent pump and dump scheme and just basically delivered it as a package to the authorities. It is out in the open. They weren't even doing a good job. Like, all it would literally take for the government to step in is just like, it's just to be like, all right, we watched the video. Seems good. Let's, you know, get some of these documents. Let's subpoena some shit. Except I feel like they can't really do anything, right? I don't know. I can they do anything? I don't really know.
Like Joel Morris, who sold off immediately. In fact 4, we know that the real victims were you, the fans of these guys who got in believing that you were somehow supporting kids by getting involved. That's the biggest lie of this whole project, that kids were going to be helped by this. The only thing we really don't know at this point is who the creator and mastermind of this entire operation was. I have my suspicions, but no proof. Whoever they are, though, they successfully used the greed of influencers and their following to design one of the grossest rug pulls of all time that used charity to take money from...
Like, literal children's charity, dude. It's wild. It's like the type of shit that, like, comic book supervillains do stuff like this, where they like scam people with children's charities. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not even Lex Luthor. Like, adult comic book supervillains don't do this because it would be too hacky. So it's like what the Powerpuff girls and the fucking villain in a child's show would do. Because it's so comically evil. Yeah, like stealing candy from a baby.
Fans who are less well off and give it to the people who were shilling the thing, I guess? And it's not for trying that we don't know who that is. I've asked everyone involved. Lucas, I've asked all the influencers I've been in contact with. Everyone claims to not know who this mastermind is. Is it this Manny guy? I also heard of a character named H in the Telegram who apparently was ordering everyone around. They all say they have no idea who these guys are. And that's either yet another lie, or these influencers are just really dumb and didn't bother to do due diligence on the project that they were about to promote to their millions of fans. All right. Well, that basically concludes my investigation.
The mind-boggling part about it is, like, they did it for 30 racks. Like, that makes no sense. Like, 30 grand for a dude, for an influencer of their size is like one fucking ad deal, dude. Just play Raid Shadow Legends for an hour, dude, please. Like, it's not like they made $1 million from this. 30 racks. That's crazy. It's just not worth. Like,
I hope the people involved with this face justice for it. And I also hope that 2 parties learn from this. One, you, the viewer, should now be sufficiently disgusted by the actions of these so-called influencers. The second group that should learn from this are influencers. If you are an influencer, let me tell you from the bottom of my heart.
Stop it. Get some help.
If you don't, the feds are going to eventually stop you anyways. What was done here today with this token could be considered illegal. John McAfee literally got charged doing the same things you guys did. And the fact that you're throwing away your name and brand for this is disgusting. Stop posting on social media about crypto, period. If you're not a financial advisor, stop acting like a financial advisor. And that's it. I tried to tell you guys it was going to be a crazy one.
I like this guy. I like his videos. I mean, I like this video. He was good.
Man, even I didn't realize how long this thing was going to be. Now I can finally rest, stop covering these stupid influencer scams, you know, and just really just relax.
Hello.
It's pretty good.
Hello there. That's Justin Bieber. I'm Perez Hilton. And if you like Dogecoin, you'll love baby Dogecoin.
Oh, God, no.
I'm doing the same thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm doing. This is a coin I believe in.
Oh, damn.
I mean, they don't even hide it. Wasn't there literally like a scam coin? I thought there was like actually a scam coin that literally was called scam coin or something. And they basically said like, I'm scamming you guys. And then they did the pump and dump. People still bought into it. And then they pumped and dumped it. All coin is scam coin? No. There was like the guy who did scam coin streams on Twitch. It did well. And the guy didn't actually scam. Is there? No, totally, bro. I'm not trying to rob you. No. I'm saying that there was a dude who basically said that he was going to scam you. Like, there was a couple that were just like, and people are still buying into it. He's like, I'm going to scam you. And people are like, I love that. I love that. Please fuck me. Like, please scam me, sir. YouTubers like Jay Paul and the Ace family have been outright scamming their viewers for years with crazy subscriptions. I mean, do you guys remember when Jake Paul had a influencer seminar that he was trying to do? You guys remember Ty Lopez? I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's probably doing some scam shit too. And it's like, Ty Lopez is probably fucking selling some, shill shitcoin and altcoins and stuff like that. Here is Matt Binder, who covered this issue like last week. Actually, I was gonna look at it, but now it's like already popping the fuck off. Popular Twitch streamer Aiden Ross urges fans to invest in MILF token. Weeks later on his live stream, he laughed at the idea that anyone would buy that shit. I got paid it back. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
By the way, that MILF token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it. Chat.
There's even a right-wing grifter up here near Seattle, failing crypto called Canacoin, like cannabis. I don't know. I do not understand why these people are just like, I'm just gonna fuck you guys harder for no reason. Like, you already make a lot of money, man. It doesn't make sense. It literally does not make sense. You already make a lot of money, and you are slated to make a lot more if you just do normal shit instead of doing fraud. The most fraudulent thing is that he stole my fucking banner, which is fine. I mean, whatever. But, like, he's a L nerd. So, yeah, can you demonize the influencer when you scam reviews of your own scam coins, channel points? That's true. Are you trying to logic out greed? I mean, it's not sustainable. I don't know why these dudes go for, like... It's weird that everybody's, like, trying to pump out as much as they can in the shortest time possible. It is very short-sighted, and it's not even that much money. It's not even that much money. You could make more money in the long run if you were just a normal person. Weren't you saying that streaming isn't sustainable either? Yeah, but ultimately, right now, as it stands, like, it's still fine. You know what I mean? You can find a different way to make money eventually if the streaming thing falls apart. You know what I mean? Not everyone has prolonged success as an influencer, dumbass. I do feel like if you're smart enough to get to this point, and Aiden Ross is incredibly successful, so obviously he knows what the fuck he's doing, then you're smart enough to build a sustainable business. Why is your Twitch name in the banner? We all know your Twitch. That's the joke. at the very least, like, you can make your capital work for you. It would have cost less to rebuild the Miami Towers rather than rebuild them after the collapse. No one thinks long-term anymore. We're in a society that doesn't think further than the next quarter. Everyone around you will encourage you to think that way too. Successful equals smart. Big numbers does not equal smart. No. I disagree with that. Twitch is a hyper-competitive space. You very clearly at least know how to network and move up the ranks. You don't get to 100K viewers regularly on accident. And yes, that even includes fucking Rice Gum, who actually is duping people all the goddamn time by trolling and by recognizing exactly how he can maximize his relevancy by doing drama shit. You can say you're wrong all you want. Meritocracy is a lie, but that doesn't mean that these people aren't smart enough to at least do something that makes them millions and millions of fucking dollars a year. Gotta be good at clout chasing, damn right. Just called yourself out there. Yeah, no, I think they are great at clout chasing. I've heard more about Rice Gum in the past week than the last 3 years. Yeah. H is Hannah, Sam Pepper's girlfriend, by the way, Pepela. Oh, okay. So here's the aftermath, boys.
Some breaking news out there tonight, guys. Effective immediately, FaZe Clan has now suspended 3 members and removed 1 more following alleged schemes in a cryptocurrency scam. Something we have talked about a lot over the past few days. Someone like Coffeezilla has now done a ton of digging. I greatly encourage all of you guys to check out his most recent video for further details onto exactly why this statement has now been issued by FaZe Clan, suspending 3 members, that being Jarvis, Tico, alongside Nikon, and full out removing 1 member, that being FaZe K, no longer with FaZe Clan. As they have stated, we have made the decision to remove K from...
Yeah, the fact that they removed him, but then suspended Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico means that they know exactly what was going on behind the scenes. They definitely knew how much K's involvement was. So this notion that they didn't know is crazy. I'm actually surprised that FaZe Banks was not involved in this. Okay, he got lucky and he wasn't involved in this run of the scam shit.
From FaZe Clan and have suspended.
He could get banned from YouTube? Yeah, fuck no, dude. You kidding me? You think YouTube is gonna punish scammers and people who like fuck people over? And you're out of your mind, dude. It is very hard to get banned off YouTube. You have to literally be like a straight up white supremacist who openly says that they are a straight up white supremacist, and only then maybe.
Suspended Jarvis, Nikon, and Tico until further notice. Giving further comment, they say FaZe Clan had absolutely no involvement with our members' activity in the cryptocurrency space, and we strongly condemn their recent behavior. The trust and respect of our fans has been and will always be our #1 priority. This following several accusations around the Save the Kids token, which we have talked about previously, and again, Coffeezilla has now called out twice. His most recent video going into full-on depth. I'll be giving you guys those full details probably across the weekend because that video is so extensive. Now, to give you a brief TLDR, we have several FaZe Clan members who were called brand ambassadors and what is being alleged as a pump and dump scheme for this crypto token known as Save the Kids. That being, they were paid in that cryptocurrency as brand ambassadors to promote it. The price goes up, they get out, and it seems they're being accused of having no real intent to back this project for the future, but to naively promote it to all of their viewers and fans who possibly invested into it, and it's subsequently crashed. Its price has now, I believe, dropped at least 50%, if not more. I'm sure you guys can understand this scandal, and it does go a bit deeper for someone like FaZe K, and that is why he has been completely removed by the organization or from the organization, because his past with doing this seems to be a bit more than the other members. It seems that Nikon and Tico and Jarvis did not have too much malintent in what they did here, at least for now. We'll see if more is dug up, but it seems that their intent was far less guilty than that of FaZe K, who apparently has been doing this with several different cryptocurrencies and tokens in his past, which Coffeezilla names at least 5 or 6 different times, naively promoting this to his fan base. As his fans and viewers get in, he gets out, makes a fat bag, and every single time those coins and tokens, which clearly had no real backing, crashed through the floor, leaving his fans and viewers broken, likely losing money, and him making a lot of it. So I completely understand where FaZe Clan is coming from.
Now this proves that some people involved, like FaZe K and others, planned to sell from the start. And even without this simple proof, by the way, we know that he would have sold anyway from the start because FaZe K always sells from the start. That's what he does with almost all the coins he's promoted before this. Now, the second reason I'm showing you all this evidence is because I absolutely refuse to let anyone spin this into a narrative of like FaZe K being
Appa 8675309. Thank you for the 52 gift subs. What the fuck?
naive with crypto, not understanding what he was doing, right? He's innocent. You know, just look at his apology. I want you all to know that I had no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins. I honestly and naively thought that we all had a chance to win, which just isn't the case. He was naive, guys. This is yet another lie, because if you thought everyone had a chance to win, you wouldn't be running for the exit like someone just shouted fire in these coins, right? FaZe K knew he had to be the first one to get out of these coins in order to profit.
And despite all of this, apparently Coffeezilla had even reached out to K, and he knew all these interminglings were going on behind the scenes, all these rumblings of what he had done in his past. And trust me, it does not stop there. Even someone like FaZe Banks has been called out by other sites for similar things. This could get very, very bad for FaZe Clan very fast. Despite all of that, it was actually a couple days ago, after the first things had surfaced about this potentially being a scheme and scam, it was K still taking to Twitter and really being the only one involved to actually acknowledge his mistakes. It turns out, ironically so, he had been making these mistakes a lot in his past, or mistakes. Citing, I want you all to know that I had no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins.
These are the trends we look for. Interesting project. Before you ever consider investing your money into it, do your homework / research and always be afraid to lose it all. Definitely still not a financial advisor, by the way. At Bank Social IO / hashtag #BeSocial. When will be paid out in Bank Social tokens built on the Ethereum blockchain? You can instantly convert to ETH or USD. Giving away 10K to one lucky person that retweet, likes, and follows Bank Social IO. This project I fuck with heavily, and I truly believe is the next one to pop. 10,000 winner chosen at random in 24 hours. Good luck, you sexy fucks. Not financial advice. Lol. How could you, dude? I don't know how you associate with these scumbags at all. I mean, I don't really associate with them. I am fascinated by them, and I think they're very entertaining. Guys, everybody knows if you say you're not a financial advisor, it's a wrap. I guess no basketball anytime soon. I might still play basketball with them. If they don't go to prison. SEC saw the lull and hit their fist on the wall. They're like, fuck!